Hey guys, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka Subscribe for Nuts. Haha, I got an tree in the back. Uh, Today I'm gonna be doing my movie review of American Werewolf in London. And see, there's David here, and then there's Jack over here. Tower of Love in London, whatever. All right, let's jump into this classic of a movie. You got David and Jack. They're backpacking in the boonies in England, and I think they see a truck full of lambs or something, dropping them off at a road. It's all like the the grass is cut short. It's beautiful countryside, but they're on the boonies. Then they're gonna go to a tavern in a very small, looks like a small village. Don't look like a town, small village, very small. It looks like there's a lot of ranch and farms out there. So David and Jack, they go into the tavern and they go try to get something to eat and drink. Everybody starts looking and staring at them that they're strangers. It looks like these kind of villages that don't take kind to strangers. They don't trust strangers. But they do get something to drink, I believe. And the men in the tavern, there's a waitress, men in the tavern, and they start. One of them starts saying jokes. Like the joke about something about a Mexican, a Chinese, I don't know what. They jump off a plane, and a Texan or says something. Remember the Alamo? Some kind of. It was a funny joke. I don't remember too much though. Um, then either Jack or David, they one of them says, "Hey, what's a symbol on the wall? It looks like a devil symbol, like the star from Israel. It kind of looks like, but it's also used for a devil, satanic kind of symbol. Everybody's quiet. They look like they don't look. The people, the men don't look kindly to David and Jack, being there as strangers, and they're kind of like, we better go. So it's already nighttime. Jack and David are getting ready to go, and they do leave the tavern. And then the waitress there tells the man, "You shouldn't let him go. You should not let him go, and let him on the dark." And I think they told him several times or a couple times, "Hey, stick to the road. If you're leaving, stick to the road." And Jack and David, what do they do? They don't listen. They don't stick to the road. And they're out. They're lost. The thing is, like, there's mist, so they can't see very well where they're going. And they hear something, hear an animal, and they're like, "What do we do?" They both get attacked by this wolf. Um, they get injured badly, both of them. And it turns out that the men did come after them, but it was too late. The men from the town, and they kill what seems to be a werewolf. And morning arises, and it turns out that David was saved. They were both attacked and everything, and got injured by the werewolf, bit and clawed and everything. But David survives, and he's there with the doctor. He's gonna get getting patched up by Alex. Alex there to help him recover. The nurse. Um, Doctor talks to him. The Inspector Villiers comes in and asks him questions and stuff like that. And they tell Jack that, I mean, I'm sorry, they tell David that his friend Jack he was killed, and David's the only one to survive. Of course, David's traumatized and everything. While David being there, he starts getting nightmares, and then wow, Jack appears to him, and Jack is like kind of like he's like mauled in one side or something. Um, but it looks like it's the ghost of Jack. And Jack talks to him and says, you know, kind of like you need to really think it's gonna happen because something you're gonna end up killing people the way you are. I think he tells me like you're a werewolf, and he's like no, he denies it. David's like no, and of course David's gonna be more traumatized seeing his dead friend Jack as ghost. I guess we're gonna call it a ghost. Um, they talk for a while about all that stuff I just told you, and then Jack leaves, and then David starts telling Alex, the nurse, that hey, I just saw my friend and all this stuff. Telling the doctor, of course, doctor and Alex gonna make excuses like, "Don't worry about it. You're traumatized. Don't worry about it." It's kind of cute because they'll have. I think the doctor tells Alex, "Hey, stay with him for certain shifts of her work day," and she's like, she reads to him. She makes him eat. He doesn't want to eat for a while, and she makes him eat. The inspectors are still wondering what happened, and all David can tell them is I got attacked by a wolf. So David's just there and recovering. Um, there's gonna be a day when David's gonna get out, so that day's coming, and Alex offers him, "Hey, do you need a place to stay and all this stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah." And Alex is an attractive nurse. I mean, she's beautiful, and David's no slouch himself. He's a tall, handsome guy, handsome kid. So so David takes up Alex on her offer. He's gonna stay with her at her apartment. I think one time they go shopping for food and all that. Then they go to her place. I think Alex had said she was living with a guy first. It didn't work out, and then almost immediately they are attracted to each other. I think they were attracted in the hospital, and now they're really attractive because now they're gonna start having sex. They're gonna start being in the shower together, have sex in bed. Um, I'm like, wow, that's going pretty fast. um, at one point, Alex is going to work or something, and David yells out, "I love you." So, I mean, that's pretty nice. They're falling in love. It's just not sex. Um, Me, the romantic I am. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell my guy friends. I'm just kidding. I don't have any guy friends, so it's okay. um, David's gonna continue with the nightmares. He goes to sleep getting nightmares. There's this one nightmare is really bad, man. I think it's a skull with a. I mean, he's at his house and his living room, and these monsters come out. There's one that's like a skeleton, I think, and has a Nazi helmet. Really scary, man. I mean, I don't get scared easily. That still scares me to this day. I mean, I'll keep watching it, but it's like, wow. If you put the TV loud, it's even worse. It's like, ah, and they start shooting. These monsters start shooting with machine guns. Really ugly, really good makeup on their face of being monsters because they scare the bejesus out of me. They're like terrifying. They probably have the big teeth. I don't really remember, but I just know they scared the hell out of me. They have big teeth or something. The faces are really grotesque, very scary, really nice. I mean, they do it if they're really scaring the pants on me, you know. Then David will wake up from the nightmares. Um, there's a point that David's left at home. Alex is not there, and he turns into the werewolf because okay, what do we know? He got attacked by a werewolf out in the boonies, so that werewolf missed to bit him. So now he's a werewolf, and he's in a, the whole full moon kind of deal. He, I believe he wolfs out in the living room very slowly. Really good, man. I mean, really good makeup effects and all that stuff. I mean, for its especially for its time, it's really good. It'd be even good during this time, even though we've progressed in technology and stuff and makeup. Um, he ends up killing people, I believe. He kills people. He does end up in a zoo at one point naked. Okay. He starts telling Alex he's going crazy. Alex can do doing what she can to keep him sane. And Alex feels he's going crazy. Of course, he's wolfing out and stuff. Um, he does go into a porno theater to watch a dirty movie. I think he's following Jack. He sees Jack, and then Jack is there. Jack is there in the porno theater inside. David's talking to him, and then Jack has some other dead people with him. And there's regular people in there too watching the dirty porno film. Um, and I don't know. At this point, I like the first time I saw it, I was like, man, I'm getting depressed. Poor guy, man. And his Jack's dead friends is a guy and a girl, I think. They're dead too. Jack is getting worse. He's getting like more torn up. He's turning into like a skull. Like he's deteriorating more as a ghost. And they tell Jack, hey, you kind of need to kill yourself or you're gonna kill more people. And then one of Jack's dead friends says, maybe the girl's like, why don't you slit your wrist? And another one says, why don't you put rocks on your feet or something and go try to jump in a lake and drown yourself. And David is just processing this stuff. Um, and if David doesn't stop or kill himself, I mean, he's in a really bad situation. He's gonna keep on killing people, and later on, he does find out he's killing people and being a werewolf. It's not his fault. In a way, kind of. That's the dilemma. He can kill himself, but you're not supposed to kill yourself either, especially in Christian values. I don't know if he's a Christian or not. Inspector Villers is still on him, at questioning him about stuff. Hey, where are you at? Whatever. When he gets a chance, Alex is still trying to help him. Um, then Jack already had killed people, and then he's gonna wolf out this one night, and he's attacking people in the street. Hmm. I think he killed some people, and finally the cops he's just going rampant as a werewolf out in the city. He's causing havoc. He's disrupting and killing people and stuff like that. And finally, he gets in a corner like in an alleyway or something. The cops go to him. They've tracked him down, and David's all wolfed out. He's all completely wolf. And the cops take out their guns, and they kill him. And I believe that Alex witnesses this too. And when they kill him, and immediately comes out the credits. Blue Moon sings the song. Doo, 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 doo. I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird movie. And that's the way it ends, man. I mean, what else can I say? Now, I'm going to give you my comments on it. The best part of the movie for me is the beginning, when they're on the boonies in England. Him and David and David and Jack. I don't know. It's very calming. They're walking down the road. They're talking about girls and stuff like that. Pretty cool. The sheep drug drops them off. It's just really relaxing. They go to the tavern, and I feel bad for them. I feel bad for anybody that gets treated bad. The people there treat them bad. They give them ugly looks and all that. People should not be like that. But they don't trust strangers. I guess you can't blame them because there's probably killings, so they know there's a wolf out there. That's why the maid later on says, "Hey, you can't let them go." When the people still get relaxed, the men start getting relaxed. It's more mainly men in the tavern. They, the guy starts saying jokes. I like that part about the Texan. The Texan said, "Hey, I met an Indian jumps out, an Oriental guy jumps out of the plane, whatever." The Texan says the Alamo. So I kind of didn't get the joke. I feel dumb because I didn't get it too much. Uh, but I like that part. It's really cool. I don't know. It was Jack or David. He said, "Who's a what's that on the wall?" They have the same thing. I guess that same symbol is a protection spell to protect them from the werewolf from entering the tavern. I guess. I like it. I don't know, man. I don't. And then when they let them go, I don't like that part. They're being mean to them. They know there's a werewolf there. Let them stay. How you gonna? Even though you don't like the strangers, you can't put their lives in danger. We're supposed to protect each other, you know. And they let him. They let him. Um, they let them go, and they shouldn't have. They could have saved them. What happens? They did tell him to stick in the road, and that was David and Jack's fault for being dumb and not sticking to the road. So they get attacked by the werewolf. Our werewolf. And the people may come out, but it's too late. They killed the werewolf, but now they're gonna find out in the morning that, well, Jack and David, they both got bit and scratched and all that, but they found in the morning that Jack is dead, torn apart. David's still alive, and he's a werewolf, and he's gonna die too. So the thing of the story is these townspeople could have saved them, and they didn't. At least the maid tried, said you can't let them go out there, and they did. And it's their fault for not sticking to the road. Oh well. Um, the stuff in the hospital, I feel uncomfortable seeing stuff like that. I've been in the hospital twice, and I'm diabetic, so I have to stay like 7 days, 6 days every time. I know what he's going through, man. Except not being the werewolf. Well, the makeup's really good. They have Jack come to him all messed up and skelefied and everything. He goes to move in with Alex. I can't believe Alex did that. I guess that's possible. I guess stuff like that really happens with a nurse does a no. I don't think you're supposed to be involved with patients, even over there in the UK, where they were at. In case you all know, they're in the UK, England, England. The dreams he gets where there's monsters that come out. The makeup's good, like I said earlier, is really good. It's really good for the film. The film is very eerie. Uh, he stays with Alex, I guess, finding sleepers or whatever. I'm kind of old fashioned in a way. I kind of don't like that. I'd rather have a nice romance. I guess he did say he was falling in love with her, I guess. He goes, Alex, I love you. That was nice. The werewolf effects are really good, especially when he's wolfing off in the apartment and at the end when he wolfed out. I feel bad for the guy. He's just going through too much trauma. He's turning off a werewolf. He's ended up in a zoo, naked after his whole wolforama when he wolfed out. The movie, it's good, but it's not a movie for me. It just depresses me. For the exception of the beginning. I feel like just watching. I've done it. I watched the beginning and watched the rest. I mean, you guys that really like dramatic, eerie stuff, I recommend you watch it. Here, bring it out again. watch it if you like the if you like horror. It warning, it may depress you like it depresses me. Sometimes I just watch the beginning and I turn it off. But the makeup effects is good. If you like eerie, scary stuff, watch it. I recommend it. But this movie, for the exception of the beginning, is not for me. Um, it's just sad. It's depressing, you know. I think it'd be good if you're having a really bad day or something like that. You're very depressed. If you're depressed, watch it. That's a good thing that I would recommend. Watching when you're depressed, watch anything depressing. It might make you feel better or help you identify with your depression or the movie or why you're depressed that day. So that's what I recommend for it. If you want to be happy that day and you get depressed fast, don't watch this. I don't recommend you watch it if you want to be happy. Other than that, that's all I have to say about it. I've already recommended. Like I said, you like horror, scary, eerie, depressing stuff, watch it. If you don't want to get depressed, then don't watch it. That's what I recommend. So I can't either say it's good or bad because it depends who you are. But overall, this movie will help entertain a lot of people, especially into horror, eerie, depressing stuff. And I will just keep on repeating myself, so I just put it in there. So this concludes my review of American Werewolf in London. I'm gonna end up with my saying, like I tell you guys, which I try in the video the same way with this. The world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer48, aka Subscribe for Nuts. Ha ha ha. Till next time, I'll see you. Love you guys. Bye.